Hello guys, so in this video we're going to go ahead and explore this website, themathisfun.com/geometry, and we're going to be focusing on the circle, sector, and the segment. We're actually going to just be focusing on the areas of sectors since um, that's what we're going to be using for section 11.2. So in this video, I wanted to just go ahead and explore this with you guys so that you can go ahead and check this out on your own. But here we have this circle, and in this circle, we're going to be talking about different types of slices. So there are two main slices of a circle, and we have the pizza slice is called the sector, which is this portion here. And you can think of that sort of as like just a regular slice of pizza. It's being cut and then the sides are created by the radius of the circle. And then we have the segment, which is cut from a circle by a chord, which is on this side, or a line between 2 points on the circle. Okay, so we're going to be focusing again today on the sector itself. So if you look at here, it gives you a little chance to try and explore the differences between the sector and the segment. So here, if you move point B around, you just get to see how the different shapes that you can get. Whereas if you get the segment for this one, you're controlling one side and you're seeing how um, small and large it can get. But again, you see the differences between these two. So now for this portion, we're talking about common sectors. So the quadrant and the semicircle are two special types of sectors. Here they have a circle, it's a semicircle, and in this picture on the right, I have a quarter of a circle is a quadrant, and this is again quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's something that you're going to be using, I want to say, math analysis and pre-calc. So we're not going to get too involved in this, but just a little FYI. And then here we are moving on to the area of a sector. So you can work out the area of a sector by comparing its angle to the angle of a full circle. So here we have a full circle around. If we're talking about it, we're going to be now using radians. It's noted here, we're using radians for the angles, and a full trip around would be 2 pi. Now here the radius is the same, so when we're talking about the area, it would be, we just discovered that on the other activity, we found that it was pi r squared. Now for the sector, since we are only thinking of it as a portion of the entire circle, we are multiplying that angle the radian, so theta over 2 pi, because that's the whole thing, right? It's only a portion, multiplying that by the entire thing, pi r squared. So it can also be simplified here to theta over 2 times r squared. And so that's pretty much how they have it here. This is when you're working in radians. However, when you are working in degrees, you're simply changing that to, instead of a 2, it's a 360, and we make sure we put a pi on the front, or on the numerator. And so that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to kind of explore this before we moved on with our set of examples, and this gives you a visual and a few practices as well.